Okay, this is the lining, and I glued my stays for my lining on here, and then I turned the top edge, and I just wanted to show you how this goes together. So the first stitch is the bottom one. It's a T-bottom. You first do the first stitch, and then you'll do these two side stitches, and then open this up and go across. It'll be sewn across like the T-bottom. So I just wanted to show you how that went together. Okay, so I did my bottom seam already, so I'm just doing the two side seams. This is my little sewing machine I've had since I was 15 years old, a little Singer. These are really good for sewing fabrics. And you can sew a lot of different bags with this little machine. Do that side and the other side. Okay, and then I'll do my little T-bottom across. You open this up, and then you'll stitch across. Do the other side. Open up the seam. You could iron these open too. It may be better so that everything is real even and lines up. Make sure your seams are lined up. You should actually pin that, but I'm just holding it and sewing it. Okay, so that's my lining, and it's a T-bottom. That's how it came together, and then you just drop it in and sew it in all the way around. And on this one I didn't do a pocket, but that's, you already have your pocket completed in there.
Okay, I'm working on putting the second bag together. The first bag, I'm going to show you. I really didn't leave enough space here for me to sew easily. So I redid this, and I'm going to show you. I'm just putting it together now. And then when I'm through, I'll show you how I altered the pattern. I just altered one part of it, and I'll show you how I did that. But first we have to put the front and back, the back and the bottom and the gusset together. And what we do here is we line that up, and then we take a little masking tape and we hold it in position with the masking tape. Okay? And what you want is you want your bottom to be flush with the gusset bottom, exactly where it's going to fold up, like sort of like this. It's going to fold. And so what you're going to do is tape this into position, and then you're going to make your stitch across here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that in both places. Let me go ahead and set this up. My whatchamacallit is coming loose because I used rubber cement. And rubber cement will only hold for just a little while, and so I'm going to use that to keep this in place and stitch across. So we're going to move over to my cylinder machine, and the reason I'm using my cylinder and not my regular flatbed is because I don't have a silicone foot. And when you're doing pattern, even if it's fake pattern like this is, you're still going to need that that silicone foot, or it's just going to drag, and your stitch is just going to be horrible. So let's move over there and do this, and keep going. So we're going to go ahead and put our first stitch in, and I'm just going to stitch right across here. Give it a nice fine stitch. Okay, let me go back a little bit to get my back stitch. Lock that in. Okay, and then we're just going to... Okay. Man, let me get this back stitch in. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got the one in, and now we're going to get the other one. Now we're getting ready to do the second part, the other gusset, and really you want to keep this flush. This one's kind of like a little thick, only because this is fake patent leather, and I can't skive the edges to make it any thinner. So it is what it is, but we're going to get it done. Okay, one more stitch, and then a nice back stitch, and we're done with this. And then we're going to put our front and back on. Okay, that's that. All right, we're going to do our front and back now. Be right back. All right, once you've sewn these two pieces, your gussets in, you need to put your front and back down. And what you want to do is stitch between those pin marks that you made. You want to stitch between those and catch this bottom. You do not turn your gusset. I think in the last, when I was sewing it, you saw my bottom was turned, not my gusset, but my bottom was turned. You don't want to turn that, because this is what this piece here is what you're going to be attaching your front and back to. So that's what you need to do, is keep these two pieces out, and then we're going to sew, and then this will flip up, and then this will turn out, and we'll start to put this on. So we're going to do this to both sides. I'm going to do this side first. I'm going to go over here and we're going to sew it, so follow me. Cut it off.